Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Would you please state your name?
Detective Angela Carter.
And how are you employed?
Gwinnett County Police Homicide Unit.
How long have you worked for Gwinnett County Police?
Since October of 2016, so 9 years.
9 years. And how long have you been in the Homicide Unit?
It is since September 2021.
Okay.
And I've been in investigations since March of 2020.
So you were an investigator in another area of the agency before homicide?
Yes.
Ma'am, are you certified under state of Georgia guidelines as a law enforcement officer?
Yes.
And did you attend a police academy at the beginning of your career?
Yes.
Since you've been in homicide, in addition to periodic and annual qualifications that you have to attend and complete for your certification as a law enforcement officer, have you completed and attended other training in relation to homicide investigations?
Yes, I have.
Right, so I'm going to call your attention to the morning of June 26 of 2024. Were you requested by a supervisor to respond to some location in reference to this case?
Yes.
And was that in the city of Norcross?
Yes.
And who was it that contacted you?
My sergeant, Michael Poppy.
Is Sergeant Poppy, is he Detective Sergeant of Homicide?
Yes, he is.
And where do you recall where you responded to?
Yes, 5945 Oakbrook Parkway in Norcross, the Beaumont Hotel.
Now, what time of day was this?
I got there around 9 o'clock in the morning.
All right, and where were you responding from?
My house. I had just dropped my son off for school.
And were you on the way to work in any event?
Yes.
When you arrived on scene at that location, were there other officers there?
Yes.
Did you make contact with them and with your sergeant?
Yes.
He was there at the scene?
Yes.
And after speaking with them, were you alerted to the fact that an individual named Rashad Murphy had been taken into custody?
Yes.
Was there another individual there on the scene that was in the back of a patrol car?
Yes.
And were you alerted that that person's name was Charmaine Steiger?
Yes.
After arriving and speaking to your supervisor, did you make contact with her?
I did.
Did you actually walk up to the patrol car and open the door and speak with her through the door?
I did.
And at some point, did you request that she come with you to a precinct office?
Yes.
Did she agree to go?
Yes.
And once at the precinct office, did you end up interviewing her or attempting to interview her?
I interviewed her.
Okay. Did it come to your attention during that time that a cell phone had been located within the Chevy Cruze?
Yes.
And you were alerted when you came to the scene that Mr. Murphy had been detained after getting out of a Chevy Cruze?
Yes.
And that the Chevy Cruze was related to an investigation of a homicide here in Tampa?
Yes.
Was that phone that was found in the Chevy Cruze, was it brought to you by another officer?
Yes, it was.
When you received it, was it open and running?
Yes.
Was there an app or an application that was running on the phone?
Yes.
What type of application?
Maps.
So is that
Navigation.
a navigation application? Okay, that can be utilized as navigation or GPS.
Correct.
And had Ms. Steiger given you consent and permission to go and obtain the phone and bring it to
Yes.
that location? Okay. Once you had it there with you, did you provide it to her to look at?
Correct.
All right, and she had asked to look at her phone.
Yes.
And after looking at it, did some message pop up that you actually visualized and saw on the screen?
Yes.
Did it have the name Julio Foolio on it?
Yes.
And after looking at that message, did Ms. Steiger tell you she no longer wanted to look at the phone?
Yes.
And at some point around that time, did you seize the phone?
I did.
Why did you do that?
To preserve evidence, because based on the content and evidence and conversations we had at that point, I believed that there was evidence in the phone. It's very easy to wipe data off phones and delete it.
Did you at some point, or was at some point that phone provided to another officer within the Gwinnett County Police Department for analysis or extraction?
Yes.
The phone was provided to this person to conduct a Celebrite extraction, is that correct?
A forensic download.
A forensic download, all right. And that's using software that is connected to the phone?
Yes, they use a program called Breakey. Then they do a download of the phone, and then they put it into a Celebrite reader so we can review the content.
Okay, so that's a parsing application or software?
Yes.
And was that a Corporal Harden that conducted or attempted to conduct that download?
He did. He conducted.
All right. Now, did you have contact with detectives who were in route from Tampa up to Atlanta?
Yes,
And from that point forward, were you in communication with Detective Juan Ramos?
I was.
Was it brought to your attention that there was some difficulty trying to extract information from the phone?
Yes.
And why was that?
They had plugged up the phone to start the download with Breakey, and it failed twice. So they wanted to leave it running all night, and they put it on a charger. Well, when it's being extracted with Breakey, they have to use like so everyone can see. They have to plug it in through the charger, so they can't actually charge the phone. That way they had it on a wireless charger. So when they came back in the next morning, the phone had died, and they didn't know why. The case was still on it, and when they took the case off the phone, they realized that the back of the phone was damaged, so the wireless charger wasn't working.
All right. And for the record, you were showing the jury in the courtroom the charging port.
I couldn't think what it was called at first.
And so the phone had a case on it, similar to what you have on your phone, it
Right.
appears. And when that case was removed, a protective case removed from the phone, there was damage noted.
Yeah, and that's what caused it to die, and the wireless charger not to work.
All right. And was there some information, though, that was extracted from the phone?
Yes, they were able to get a BFU, which is a before first unlock.
Was that provided to you?
Yes,
And did you start reviewing that information?
I did.
How did you do that?
Plugged it into my computer and opened Celebrate.
You have a Celebrite application on your computer?
No, it comes in the download.
In the download, okay. And that allows parsing or allows you to be able to read and review the information?
Yes.
While you were reviewing that and going through it, were you collecting images and information and communicating that information to Detective Ramos?
Yes.
And were you communicating and sending that to him through some electronic means?
Yes.
And what was that?
Phone, email, talking on the phone,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Were you assisting with this investigation?
At that time, yes.
Okay. Now, you've indicated that you were reviewing images. Did you, in fact, take snips or record in some way the information that was on the computer screen?
Yes.
All right. That's it. Hang on one moment.
Yes. A quick morning recess, so if you all would step into the jury room, we'll be with you momentarily.
All rise.
Okay, very good. Everyone have a seat. Okay, so is it corporal, detective?
Detective, but I'm a corporal.
Okay, so currently it's corporal?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Since you've not yet been cross-examined, while we're on this break, you can't talk to anybody, including the prosecutors, about anything related to this case. So you're welcome to sit there, but you don't have to. So it's up to you. Okay, so very good. So you're getting your exhibits cleaned up, and then they're not calling Robert Howard. Are you all?
So that's an issue. Yesterday I subpoenaed him.
Yeah,
So if they're not calling him, we want to call him.
that's what I'm asking.
He's at the jail.
So he won't be shipped. Was he writted here?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that there's some mechanism in place to make sure.
I am notifying the clerk right now that, so Mr. Howard can go back today, but he's not to be released from the Hillsborough County Jail. Okay? He needs to stay here through, at this point, at least through October 31st. Okay?
Your Honor,
could also address the visit that occurred with Mr. Howard. I did have an opportunity to speak with him this morning, learning that that happened.
What visit?
I went to see him last night.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Howard is represented by counsel. Apparently that did come up in conversation, and that counsel was not present or notified of the meeting itself. Additionally, there were some concerns by Mr. Howard, at least related to me, about whether he was being recorded either by video or audio by the defense attorneys at that time. If that's the case, ask for an instruction from the court for that to be destroyed.
Well, I can tell you they're not recording audio or visual. I don't know where he's getting that idea from. But I did go and see him. I just said I subpoenaed him. I went to the jail myself to subpoena him because I saw that the state pared down their witness list. And I was concerned that they might not call Robert Howard, so...
Okay, that's fine. So you're, as an officer of the court, you're saying that there was no surreptitious recording of Mr. Howard?
I would have no reason to record it.
Okay, I'm just asking.
No, I didn't record it.
Okay, he says he didn't record.
Understood, Your Honor. The questioning that took place also was without the presence of Mr. Howard, because he was asked questions.
Well, Mr.
about-
Howard, but without his
without
counsel.
attorney, excuse me, because he was questioned not only about this case, but his federal case or potential exposure on that.
I didn't...
It's what was relayed to me. I was not there, Your Honor, so I can only relay
Right.
what the witnesses provided to me this morning.
I can tell you what I did ask him. The first question I asked him was whether he was represented in this case as a victim's rights attorney or anything like that. He said no. And then I asked him, are you represented in your federal case? He said yes. I asked him, are you represented in your state probation case? He said no. I did not ask him about his exposure. He then asked me, am I in any trouble? Do I need to be represented in this case? And I said, you're not in trouble. Because he thought that maybe because I asked him the question of whether he has representation, that maybe the state was coming after him for some reason. And I told him, you're not in any trouble in this case. I don't know anything about your other cases, but that's it. I didn't ask him about his exposure in this federal case.
Okay, so what are you asking?
Only that in advance of his testimony next week, that if the defense is going to call him, we employ the same procedures we typically do, which is both sides meeting, discussing the impeachable issues as far as priors, suspending cases, those types of things before Mr. Howard takes the stand.
Okay.
That's normal.
Well, you have to disclose any impeachment material. You don't have to, I know. You don't have to go over your strategy, but if you are intending to impeach him with anything, you just have to make sure it's been disclosed, whereas otherwise, no.
He was deposed in the case. The state was present. They need a paper copy or the digital copy to have it. So
Okay, so I guess what I'm hearing is if he made any statements to you when you met with him last night that you're going to use.
So, Detective, before we took our break, Corporal, I was asking you about recording the images from the partial extraction from Ms. Steiger's phone.
Yes.
Your Honor, we would tender State 65, A is in alpha through G is in golf.
Any objection?
no objection.
Okay, admitted.
Moving to publish State 65A. Is this one of the images that was on the phone, contained on the phone?
Yes.
All right. And is that a photograph of a driver's license for Rashad Murphy?
I want to
I'm
say.
sorry, for Davion Murphy.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I think that's Davion's.
Davion Murphy, yes, you're right, Davion Murphy. Down here in this access modified section, 6/18/2024, 5:29 p.m. and 6/18/2024, 5:29, 53 p.m. with UTC markings. Is that the date that would have been taken or collected by the phone?
Taken.
Taken, okay. State 65B, publishing. Was this an image that you also recorded and forwarded to Detective Ramos?
Yes.
And did you send the prior image to Detective Ramos?
Yes.
65A, all right. Now, in this photograph, this appears to be a photograph of possibly a crime scene with some officers in the scene.
Yes.
And was there a video, or I'm sorry, a music link attached to it for Young and Ace?
Yeah, it's a screenshot of what looks like an Instagram post, and when you post something on your story on like Instagram, you can tag and insert a video or a song with it, and that's what that is right there. It says "Don't Know Why" by Young and Ace.
Okay. And this is a date, this has a date of June 19th, 2024, 5:29:21 p.m. with, again, UTC +0 markings.
Yes.
Is that the date that would have been found or recorded on the phone?
I believe it was a screenshot. So that's the day it was screenshotted.
Screenshotted, all right. Now, 65C, and I think now we're dealing with a photograph of Rashad Murphy. Is that correct, his DL?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I want to say, yeah, it looks like it, but the name is very blurry. I can't.
Okay. And this is an identification card?
Yes, it is.
A Florida identification card, all right. So let me, maybe if I bring it up and show it to you, you can read, and I know it's a little blurry. Do you see the name Rashad Travion?
Yeah,
And I
I can see Travion very well.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen this before, so I know it's Rashad Murphy's, but I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure.
And it's potentially on this identification card is the last name Jakur and not Murphy. It's a different last name.
Okay, I can't see it.
Okay. Can I approach the witness again, Your Honor?
Yes.
And this is 65C that we've been publishing right below my finger.
Okay. But Murphy's up here, right? I think that's what I'm saying. It's really blurry. I don't want to
Okay.
answer incorrectly.
Speculation, asking us-
Yes, sustain us to speculation.
Okay. 65C, do you see the name Murphy above that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you've seen this image previously when you were viewing it on the screen of your computer?
Yes.
And that is an image of Rashad Murphy?
Yes.
State 65D is in Delta Publishing. Was this an image that you found with associated information in the partial extraction?
Yes.
And what is this image?
It's a screenshot of a contact.
What is the contact? Is there a name on it?
Yes, it's Gathright.
Is there a phone number associated to the contact?
Yes.
What is the phone number?
904-309.
And in the information as far as this image, is it recorded as to when that was placed in the phone?
Yes, June 22nd, 2024.
Is this an image that was found in the partial extraction? And this is state 65E is an echo.
Yes.
Does this appear to be a photograph?
Yes.
What's in the photograph?
A black boot, black pants, a bag that has a charger, 305s, and a straight talk phone.
Okay. 305s are cigarettes?
Yeah.
All right. And is there a time and date as to the recording of that image?
Yes, it's June 22nd, 2024 at 7:09 a.m. in UTC time.
In UTC time. So that would be 4 hours ahead as far as Eastern Standard
Objection
Time?
leading.
Sustain us to leading. Rephrase
Would
your
there be an
question.
offset between Eastern Standard Time and UTC?
Yes.
And what is that?
4 hours.
Universal Time Code, is that UTC?
Yes.
State 65F is in Foxtrot, Publishing. Was this another image that was in the partial extraction?
Yes.
What is in the image?
Rifle.
Are you familiar with the AR platform?
Somewhat,
Does
yes.
that appear to be an AR platform rifle?
Yeah.
And is there a time associated to the collection of that image in the phone?
Yeah, it's June 20th, 2024, 3:02 a.m. in UTC time.
State 65G is in golf. Was this an image that was on that extraction?
Yes.
Can you tell the jurors what this image is?
It is a screenshot of a message through Airbnb.
Okay. I'm going to try to zoom in on it so we can read it. Now, if you could start at the top, does there appear to be a name associated to the message?
Yes.
And what is the name?
The person that they're writing to is Rashad.
Okay. What is the name of the person on the top that is sending the message?
Anthony.
Can you read the message for us?
Yes. Hello, Rashad, and thanks for your reservation. I wanted to confirm right away your reservation at Laguna Oasis starting on June 22nd, 2024 to June 24th, 2024. If you need any additional information, please do not hesitate to ask. You'll receive check-in instructions 2 hours before 3 to 5 p.m. on the day of your arrival through an email titled Laguna Oasis Check-in Instructions. Our HOA requires for security purposes that all guests booking with us provide a valid ID through the Airbnb message portal. Failure to comply with this request will apply our cancellation policies. Regarding early check-in, if we finish preparing the room for you early, we will let you know so that you can check in early. There's an additional cost of $20 payable through the resolution. I look forward to hosting you.
Was there information recorded in the extraction showing when this was actually sent to the phone?
Yes.
And just so you have a good opportunity to read that. Can you read for us the date it was created and the time?
June 22nd, 2024 at 8:11 a.m. UTC time.
This information was being relayed to Detective Ramos from the Tampa Police Department.
Correct.
Did you at some later time, Corporal, transport Charmaine Steiger's phone to the city of Tampa?
I did.
How did you go about doing that?
I personally transported it on a plane
On
and
a
gave
plane?
it to Detective Ramos.
Did you actually meet him at the Tampa airport?
I did.
May I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
I'll tender the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, Cross.